Welcome back, everybody, and we are going to be talking Halloween event, and everything I think that is possibly might be coming and happening in Pokemon Go. So first we're going to take a look at the Pokemon website and the little hints that they're giving towards it. Then we're going to look at all the new Pokemon I think are going to come with Gen 3 in Pokemon Go for the Halloween event, and a little bit other. Let's get started. So we're over here at the Pokemon website by Nintendo, the official one. And if we scroll down here just a little bit, we have this news about Pokemon Go. Ghostly goodies in Pokemon Go. The Halloween season is a special time in Pokemon Go. Plenty of good stuff is coming to the game later this October. We can't wait to get out and about and see what sort of excitement we can scare up while catching new Pokemon. Let's repeat that. While catching new Pokemon to fill out your Pokedex. Now, this could be very vague. It could be new. Is a Gengar new for you? Are Gen 2 Ghosts and Dark types new to you? Is a Cubone or Meowth new to you? Do you need to fill your Pokedex for those? I don't know. Stay tuned for more details about Pokemon Go's Halloween event coming soon. So, with that said, let's jump into the Pokemon that I think that are coming in the Halloween event. Okay, first up is Sableye. So this is a dark and ghost type with no evolutions. It does have a mega, and I'm going to be talking about, could this possibly be coming to a raid? New raids for Halloween, special Halloween raid event. We'll just have to see, but this one is definitely on the list. So let's hop into the next one here. Next up is Shuppet. Now this is going to be one of those common Pokemon to see once Gen 3 is released. Maybe not so much common, but here in Anchorage we see a ton of Ghastly, so I think this will be on the list. No raid, just a one that will be appearing during the event. It does have an evolution, and we'll hop into that in just a minute. Now, I want to make sure you understand that these stats here are not official. This is just from a website rank boost, so don't take that one to heart there. Alright, now it is Bayonet, the creepy doll that was thrown away by a child and has an eternal grudge that wants to, I think, do something pretty bad to that kid. It's pretty crazy. Anyways, yeah, that's a weird background. Go look it up. This is a pure ghost type, so this could possibly be appearing maybe in raids. And this, when I say raids, I mean, just take it with a grain of salt. This is just a fun guess here, okay? Or they can just appear out and about during the Halloween event. We'll just have to wait and see. But this one right here is something I will max out because I've always liked it and it looks pretty cool to me. Not to mention, it's a ghost type, so why wouldn't I? Alright, with that said, let's go ahead and hop into the next one here. Okay, now we have Duskull. This is a basic Pokemon which has two other forms, so I believe that from this to its next stage, it's going to be 25 candies, and then 50, or it might be 50, then 100. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. This is another possibility for the Halloween event, for it to start popping up, or possibly even hatch this one, even the other ones I previously did. Obviously not the evolutions, so let's go ahead and jump right into his evolution, which is Dusclops. Now, this one right here is a pretty tanky Pokemon. In the main series, you throw an Evolite on it, and wow, you can just, take a lot of hits. But anyways, this one could possibly be in a raid, as well as all the other ones. So we'll just have to wait and see. Another cool Pokemon, and it does have an evolution and other gens down the road. So we'll just have to wait and see if we get this cool ghost Pokemon during the event. Okay, so now we have the Pooch. So this one might start being a common one once Gen 3 is released. It is a pure dark type. It's just like a puppy. Its evolution is really nice. I like it. And we'll take a look at that one just here in a second. And you might even be able to hatch these out of an egg one day. So we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, so we have Mightyena. Pretty neat looking Pokemon right here. Totally looks like it would fit the Halloween bill, as it has that creepy little grin and red eyes, but you never know. It'd be really nice to see this in a raid during the Halloween season. I know a lot of people would be happy with that. A lot of people would be happy with any of these in a raid, or to just see it in the wild. Wouldn't that be something? but we'll just have to wait and see. Let's go ahead and jump into the next one here, Sheninja. Alright, and this one is a weird one right here, Bug and Ghost type. Now, it does have 1 HP in the game, but it's not going to happen in Pokemon Go. It's going to have more than that. I'm interested into seeing how they're going to implement it and how it's not going to be completely useless. I know Shuckle is one of those low-end Pokemon, but we'll just have to wait and see. Nonetheless, it would be still cool to fill out your Pokedex with this right here. Let's go ahead and jump into the next one here. Now we have Carvanha. Very cool. It evolves into Sharpedo, which is an amazing Pokemon, water and dark type, which that's why it's in the list, because it's dark type. So another basic, and I'm thinking from this to Sharpedo, it's either going to be, it's probably going to be 50 candies flat. Yeah, because Sharpedo has no evolution, just a Mega. So we'll just have to wait and see. And let's go ahead and just jump right into Sharpedo right here. Another cool Pokemon to see in a raid as well, and to have in your Pokedex, to have in your collection, to max it out. I'm interested to see how well it will perform. I was never a Sharpedo user in the main series. Always thought he looked cool, but just really never used him. So anyways, let's move on to the next one here. Okay, up next is Nuzleaf, a dark and leaf type. So that will probably be a very common Pokemon here in Alaska once this is released and Gen 3 is out, or for the event. We'll just have to wait and see. But that's not even it. His evolution is awesome. Really like this one right here. Okay, now we have its evolution, Shiftry, which is pretty neat Pokemon. I personally used this in the main series, not for so long, but it had its time with me. It moved on because it wasn't doing much for me. But nonetheless, still going to be a neat Pokemon to have. Looking cool. Really interested to see what it's going to look like in Pokemon Go. Okay, so I saved the best for last. It's coming up here in just a second. See if you can guess what it is without skipping forward on the video. Alright, have you guessed? Well, it's going to be my personal favorite out of all these. It is Absol. Very good. Alright, so this is a very neat Pokemon. Not the strongest, but it still looks very neat. I don't know if this is going to be a region exclusive or what, but could you imagine seeing this in a raid or being able to hatch it out of a 10K? Oh man, I will be buying incubators like crazy trying to get it, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now, with all of that said, we're going to go take a look at the ghost types currently in the game and talk a little bit more about all of this, because I know I'm going out on a whim here with all this that I'm saying. But now, with all that said, let's go ahead and jump into Pokemon Go and check out ghost and dark types now. Okay, so now that we're in the game, let's go ahead and check out the ghost types and dark types. Alright, see what we're working with here. So this is what we currently have. Let's go by number. There we go. So we're going to see all this. And don't forget, we're going to see the Cubone and the Meowth and what else is not ghost and dark that was appearing. There was a few other ones. Oh, Hypnos and Drowsies. Oh my goodness. Yeah, a lot of those. Alright, so this is what we're working with at the moment. And now let's go ahead and look up the dark types. Alright, you're probably not going to see an Umbreon in the wild. You might get it in the raid one day, but that's, you know, that's going out on a whim there. Alright, so, Markrow. Alright, we're going to see those, that's for sure. Sneasel, Houndour. Maybe you might see the occasion Houndoom. Hey, you might even get lucky and find some Tyrantars. Lavatars? I mean, the options are there. We'll just have to wait and see. Man, I got a lot of these. That's from when they first came out, doing all those, you know, when the raids first came out and they were super exciting. I mean, they're nice now. It's just, when are we going to get some new Pokemon in the raids? But anyway, so here are the, you know, options there. And you never know, we might get some, you know, Lavatar spawns. And basically, Hypno. Yeah, and that. Alright, so with that said, I hope that sums it up for you guys. Now let's talk about Jinx. Let's talk about a few things I'm going to do, and then, yeah, I'm going to let you guys go here. I'm going to power up my other Mewtwo. Expect that video soon. This one right here. And I'm still debating on the moveset. Whether I want Shadow Ball on this one or on this one. And one of them wants to have, or one of them's going to get Focus Blast. Alright, now with that said, everything I told you about this Halloween stuff and the raids and are they going to appear, this is not me saying it's going to happen. This is me saying it would be neat if it did happen. Not going to, so when the Halloween event comes and there's no Gen 3 Pokemon, I'm just throwing out fun suggestions. This is kind of just like a silly little video. But at the same time, pointing out things that, you know, might actually happen. Alright, so with that said, look forward to the Mewtwo power-up video here in the next day or two. And also the power of, I don't want to tell you, it's water type. There you go. It's water type and another type. So that's all the hint. If I tell you both types, you're pretty much going to narrow it down. It's going to be game over. You're going to know. Alright, so with that said, man, Mewtwo really flails his tail around like a cat. Like he's mad or something. You know when cats do that? Like, man, you better leave me alone. Alrighty. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'm excited for this Halloween event. Hopefully we'll get some new egg hatches from Gen 3 and raids, or even spawns. We'll just have to wait and see. Take care.